Tamika. Good evening, viewers, and welcome to tonight's regional news. We begin tonight's regional news by telling you that the Pan American Health Organization on Thursday launched Med PPE, a mobile application that provides detailed information on the personal protective equipment that health personnel should use to guard against COVID-19, depending on their role and workplace. Med PPE emphasizes the role and timing of health workers' jobs and offers specific information to prevent the spread of COVID-19. The guidelines are aimed at all personnel working in health facilities, including security guards, administrative and cleaning personnel, transfer assistants, nurses, biomedical and imaging technicians, surgeons, physicians, among others. Med PPE provides guidance for the use of PPE according to workers' functions, the level of care they provide, and the multiple environments of primary health care and hospitals. The tool also clarifies the type of PPE needed when performing aerosol-generating procedures and other activities related to the care of patients infected with COVID-19. In Haiti, Haiti President Jovenel Moise is calling on Haitians to help police respond to a worrying surge in kidnappings for ransom and put an end to the fear gripping the impoverished nation and leading many to conclude it is unlivable. He said he does not have a problem carrying this weight on his back as he is not afraid to carry it. However, he needs the support of the population. Moise noted that a marriage is needed with the police and the population to allow them today to grab the thugs by the neck. Moise's plea and rare acknowledgement of the kidnapping epidemic that's gaining ground in the country came during a midday live address to the nation and on the heels of the kidnapping of a schoolboy. Earlier on Thursday morning, local press reported that a 10-year-old boy had been grabbed as he headed to school in the city of Carrefour, not far from the bustling Biziton market. The boy's mother had turned around to pay up as driver when a vehicle pulled up and grabbed the child just a few feet from his school's front gate. As word of the abduction spread, outraged school children, residents, and parents throughout the capital took to the streets in protest. Some blocked the streets in Carrefour near where the incident occurred. Others, still dressed in their school uniforms, marched into bar not far from the U.S. Embassy while crowds gathered. Now for some news out of Antigua and Barbuda. Antigua and Barbuda's ambassador to the Organization of American States, OAS, Sir Ronald Sanders, has called for the urgent and equitable release of COVID-19 vaccines, especially for small states. Sanders was speaking at the meeting of the Permanent Council, where he told the representatives of 33 countries that tourism-dependent countries such as Antigua and Barbuda have been among the hardest hit. Ambassador Sanders told the OAS that Caribbean countries have neither financial resources nor the capacity to continue in the desperate fight without relief, pointing out that the vaccines are quickly reaching high-income countries while the poor countries have none at all. Sanders called on OAS Secretary General Luis Almagro to take a front and center position in advocating the matter. Continuing, officials with the French army stationed in the Caribbean islands of Martinique and Guadeloupe said Wednesday that they seized a record 4.2 tons of cocaine in nearby waters. The armed forces of the Antilles said it found the 177 bricks of cocaine aboard a fishing vessel in the Atlantic Ocean on January 17. 8 people aboard the vessel were arrested. Authorities said the seizure was the result of close cooperation with several countries that it did not identify. No further details were provided. And finally, veteran Calypsonian singing Sandra des Vignes Militon has died. She passed away overnight. A two-time Calypso monarch, singing Sandra has thrilled audiences with gems including Voices from the Ghetto and Nobody Wins a War. In 2015, she spent weeks on the intensive care unit of the Port of Spain General Hospital after undergoing surgery for hernia. Vignes Militon was born in 1957 in East Dry River and raised in Morvant. Militon's exceptional talent and persistence in hard work and in music resulted in her winning the National Calypso Queen in 1987. From that moment and after, her career accelerated at an exponential rate. She went on to win the Carifesta Monarch and Calypso Queen of the World titles in 1992, and she performed at the Reggae Sunsplash Festival in 1992. And that is all for your regional news. Thank you for joining. Back to you, Tamika.